matter, serial number 1, Mayavalna. KEA regulations. What about the counsels for the petitions? Mr. Sari, Mr. Sari, our question to you, sir. Our question to you. Yes. Well, really, 1, 2, 3, paragraphs 5, 6. We're not. Is an argument. We wanted to know from the memo what is your stand. Yes. So your stand is para 7. Yes. That's para 7. What are the councils?
Points for consideration.
What about your memo on regulation 17?
Memo on regulation, we'll keep quiet, Milots.
You have a choice, madam, after our orders.
Let's
take a stand.
Milots.
You have a choice after our order.
We have submitted, Milots, there also, here also, that it could be strictly enforced next from the next.
File it in writing.
I'll file it, Milots.
File it in writing.
I'll file
that is our order.
I'll file it.
Sir, you also want to sit on the fence?
No.
We want to see that.
These are points for consideration.
Points for consideration we will see later, but we want to see the stand on regulation 17. See? Sorry. Please keep us. Refile it. Refile. Refile.
I'll also take the same stand. I'll file it.
So you are. Yes. On the questions for consideration. you would like to file your questions? So you have had the advantage of seeing what the proposed questions are. You have the advantage of seeing those questions. Shouldn't the question only be whether you have right to seek counseling for the consequential seats after you accepted admissions on completion of the second round? That ultimately is the question. So we will take this, of course, and say, after hearing on the questions, the question that we will consider for our decision is whether after accepting admissions in the second round, you can claim a right to participate in the counseling for the consequential seats.
That's why I have stated this is, even in those seats which were newly added, the procedure adopted is erroneous, my lords, as I stated. So both...
But you have been permitted to participate in the newly added seats.
Yes, my lords. But we've not been permitted for the entire round. So there is an error there.
You have been permitted, and your grievance stems from the assertion that you should have been permitted to participate not just in the newly added or the intake permitted seats, but also the consequential seats. According to them, consequential seats are those seats which fell vacant because the others did not accept, and those kind of things. So you are saying I should have been given a right to participate? You can frame your arguments, yes, but ultimately the question is this: we will consider this question.
Consequentials both in the third round, that came in the third round, and also the seats which fell vacant from the first and second round. If you're
they are called consequential seats.
Yes, yes, please.
They are called consequential seats.
Yes, please.
So the question we propose to consider, subject to change in the syntax and all that, is we will take it. We'll take it later. We'll take it later.
My lords, I sincerely apologize for not being in the open court. I've just been down with terrible flu, but one point, if I may add, I'm for the petitioner in 32510. Even in consequential seats, my lord, I am restricting myself to the consequential seats in the newly added seats.
This is because what I submitted before your lordships. Round 3, my lords, they did it in 2 parts. That's
I understand that. You build your arguments whichever way you want, we'll consider. But ultimately, your grievance stems from the fact that you are not being permitted to participate in the counseling for those seats, which are identified by them as consequential seats. You have been permitted. They should not have split. They should have split We will consider all that, but the question that falls for is within this narrow canvas. The Learning Council, Madam Shri Vivek Kola and Madam Vidula. The Learning Councils for the petitioners have filed memo with the questions that they propose for the school's consideration. Upon hearing these learned councils, as also Mr. Shanti Bhushan, learned DSP, Shri N. K. Ramesh, the learned council for the KEA, and Shri HR, the learned council for NMC. The question that is formulated for consideration is whether the petitioners who have taken admission to the taken admission for the respective seats in medical colleges, in the corresponding medical colleges, can assert a right to take part in the counseling for consequential seats. We will say what those consequential seats are. Yes, sir, madam, you can begin.
Could I
Please tag them separately. Tag these separately. Get them scanned. Get all of them scanned. Yes, madam.
parity, my lords, on the first point of parity, your lordships, if your lordships have my petition, annexure B, my lords, page
Petition
22,
number?
petition 32428 of 2025.
Yes, madam.
This is on parity, my lords. My lords, I stick to my submission made before your lordships that though there was a brochure, though there were circulars, my lords, before they began the counseling as such, either along with the applications or before they started the counseling, there was no set rules or procedure, my lords, which the KEA stated that it would be adopting it this year. We are not only in respect of the newly added seats, but even newly added seats was there in experience. Last year it had happened.
So your first ground is no set of rules of procedure for?
Was available for the candidates before the counseling began or at the time, given to them at the time of application.
All right.
So they adopted their own procedures from time to time. They kept changing. They adopted their own procedures time to time by issuing certain communications and things like that.
All right.
And they take a stand, my lords, that this was a procedure that is there from beginning, and that is why we have done. My lords, every year it changes. That is why the candidates are put in, my lords, lot of difficulty.
All right.
My lords, this is more so important, my lords, in view of page 22, my lords, my petition, which is an information bulletin and counseling scheme that is released, my lords, by MCC.
Annexure B?
Yes, please, my lords.
Yes, madam.
My lords, this provides, I will not trouble your lordships, my lords, it's an admitted fact that round 3 is at page 24, my lords. Round 1 and round 2, we don't have any grievance. In so far as round 3 is at page 24, my lords.
Yes.
My lords, they permit fresh registration choice filling for round 3. Then, my lords, when the seat is allotted, even when the seat is allotted, they are not eligible for stray round. This is only after the 3rd round.
Can you?
May request your lordships to go to the previous page, my lords, page 23.
All right.
Here, my lords, round 2 comes almost in between, my lords.
Yes.
Fresh registration choice filling for round 2. The table, my lords, I'm referring to the table at page.
Yes, yes.
Take us from round 1.
Oh, yes, my lords. Round 1, my lords, online medical counseling, registration, payment of fees, submission of choices, view, modify, lock choices, process of result. This is there for us also. For KEA also, the same thing happens with us. We register, we pay the fee, we submit our choices, any number of choices, we view, modify, and once we lock, we are done. We cannot change it. Once I lock and I quit then the process of the result. Then the first round of seat, my lords, two things can happen. Either I'm allotted or I'm not allotted. If I'm not allotted, also I can go participate in the second round. If I'm allotted and I do not accept, my lords, I can again continue the process.
All right.
I can report to the allotted institution, complete admission formalities, and with a willingness to upgrade for round 2.
All right.
If I don't, I can exit, I can continue.
All right.
Well, that's in round 2. Again, they allow fresh registration choice filling for round 2. Choices will be treated as first round choices will be null and void. But here they continue the same choices in the round 2. Second round of seat allotment, it's the same thing. If I'm not allotted, also I'm eligible to participate in the third round. If I'm allotted, also I can choose to go join the college, or I can choose an upgrade. If I can also choose an upgrade, that is here. Willingness to upgrade to round 3, the last part, my lords. The lordship got on the right hand side.
Yes.
So I can say that I will report to the college and I can upgrade to round 3. I can still take chances. Again, round 3, they permit fresh registration. This is where the problem arises, my lords. The difference between KEA and here is here. Here, once I'm unwilling, my lords, I have to either leave my seat, accepting to forfeit my medical fine, or they will forfeit the entire fee paid after the second round. But MCC continues with round 3. Again, fresh registration, seat allotted. If I'm not allotted a seat, my lords, we are eligible for a stray round. That is, the fourth round will be a stray round. If I'm allotted, I have to report to the allotted institution. Here I lose. If I cannot say, I will go for the stray round. So this one round is what we are saying we are also entitled to, since you did not at the beginning tell us that there will be only 2 rounds or 3 rounds, a stray round, and any other round. So MCC has a clear guidelines. Just for the sake of clarity, my lords. At page 26, there is a
Madam, in
question.
other words, what you're saying is, in terms of these guidelines, you should have been permitted a third round. Third
Without
round,
pushing me out.
And push out should only have come
After the third round, which is
push out after the third round for the stray seats.
for the stray.
That's your case.
For the stray. And this procedure, my lords, I will not again trouble your lordships.
See,
Entire-
the difference is with KEA, after 2 rounds, there is a stray round, which they call it as Mopup round. In case of, not this year, generally speaking, in case of MCC, it is 3 rounds, then you have the stray round, which is the Mopup round.
There is one more round, my lords. There is a stray round also for the MCC. Even here, they go. There will be 4 rounds.
In other words,
Just the nomenclature.
that's what. See, here, not this year, previous year and all. KEA used to have 2 rounds plus 1 stray round, which is called as Mopup round. Okay. MCC, according to you, provides for 3 rounds plus 1 stray round.
Which in other words is Mopup.
Which in other words is Mopup round.
I'm submitting, my lords. KE has been subject to correction, allowing 2 plus 2, which is 4 only. But they say 2 regulars, 1 mop-up, 1 stray. That's how they've been all these years. That's how they do. Though they do not term it as third round, they term it as stray round and then a mop-up round. That is exactly why we are before this honorable court. Why term it as a third round? Why not term it as a third round and give us all the opportunity? They term it as stray round. So for those people who have not been allotted or who choose to come from other branches, there are another 2 rounds. Unlike MCC. MCC provides just 1 round for those people.
What happened this year with the allocation of?
Yes, my lords. So, all Annexure C, my lords, are the notifications, circulars by other states, my lords. Entire Annexure C, I won't trouble your lordships. It is admitted in Bihar, Chennai, in all these states, this MCC procedure is adopted, not the KEA procedure of 2+2. It is 3+1, which is adopted by all the states, my lords. That's why we sought for parity, my lords, on those lines. This is the first round of my argument, submissions before your lordships.
All right, parity.
Yes. Second, it would be not parity, my lords, but it would be linked to the fact that there are no specific guidelines or brochures or information available to the candidates before the counseling began. And because of that, they had the right to change things arbitrarily how they wanted. That is my second point, my lords, which gave them the right to change how they want. For this, may I take your lordships to Annexure R1 is the statement of objections they have filed in 31934. KEA has filed statement of objections in 31934 of 2025. Annexure R1. Which is dated 20th of August 2025. August, my lords. 20th of August. Annexure R1 is at page 16 of their statement of objections.
31934.
Yes, please. They have filed only one statement of objections. 3193.
You want us to look at annexure?
R1, my lords, page 16, which is an information dated 20th of August 28, 2025.
Item number 80, sir. Item number 80. So that's 20th of August. All right.
So at the cost of repetition, I'm saying this was not there in the brochure. They said this on 20th August 2025. This is the procedure for allotment of seats in the second round.
What does it read, madam?
Page 17 minutes. Serial number 6.
All right. Let us read from the beginning. So instructions for entering options in the second round. Yes, please.
Your lordships want me to read from procedure for allotment of seat in the second round?
Not necessarily. Maybe instructions for entering.
Instructions. The seats available for the second round of seat allotment will be announced on the KEA website. It is advised to check the KEA website from time to time for availability of the seat, as the seats which are cancelled, forfeited, newly added will be announced from time to time. Newly added minutes. After the enabling of option entry portal and after agreeing to the terms and conditions and giving consent, eligible candidates can carefully reorder their options in order of preference by logging into the portal and by confirming the fee details.
All right.
Seats that may become available due to reasons that may arise due to seat allotment, or seats that may be cancelled after the publication of seat matrix, or seats that may be newly added to the seat matrix will also be considered for allotment. Therefore, candidates are advised to retain all the options they are interested, irrespective of the seats shown in the seat matrix. Only if the options are in the list of options, they will be able to get the seats they are interested in. In case it is decided that there are unwanted options in the option list, it can be removed in consultation with their parents. Sixth point, candidates can change or remove the higher order options. In the second round of seat allotment process, the seats arising due to candidates taking up other seats are also allotted on merit basis, so that the candidates can retain their seats even if there is no availability of seats in the seat matrix. Candidates are advised to mention all seats they are interested in the order of priority. Here, my lords, the seventh point, candidates who wish to participate in the second round means will be participating in the second round to select a seat better than the seat allotted in the first round. If the candidates do not get any seat of higher order options in this round, then the same seat will remain, which was allotted in the first round. Consequential vacancies that arise during allotment. During allotment, my lords, in the second round is what I would request your lordships to focus on, which they've not done in the third round. I would again read, my lords, consequential vacancies that arise during allotment after the candidate's merit or turn cannot be claimed. Here, after the candidate's turn means once I lock the option, if there are consequential seats that come in, I cannot claim that. Right. Third round, they asked me to lock and then they permitted.
We'll go there later.
That is why
we'll go that later.
Yes,
Please complete
the
your argument.
rest of the things, my lord's, choice instructions might not be important for us. Could I take your lordships to the page 20, my lords? Candidates will not be allowed to make any choices after declaration of second round of seat allotment. Page 20, my lords.
Yes, madam.
Medical and dental and oil Ayush courses, my lords. Your lordships got, my lords?
Yes.
Candidates will not be allowed to make any choices after the declaration of the second round of seat allotment results. Candidates must get admission for the allotted seat. Hence, candidates and parents should enter only the college's option they want to join, as the seat allotment is done on the basis of merit and considering the options submitted by the candidates. The allotted seats cannot be denied. Therefore, candidates should carefully submit the options in the order of priority.
All right.
Point 3 is very important for us. Failure to pay the fee or take admission in the college after the second round of seat allotment will result in legal action against the candidate. Candidates who were not allotted a medical seat can participate in the medical mop-up round as per the instruction or schedule. Those who have been allotted dental seats can also participate in the medical mop-up round as per instructions or schedule, but will not be allowed to participate again in the dental seat mop-up. Those who have been allotted Ayush. So, my lords, the summary of this communication, my lords, is that this is the final allotment for all of you. Take in the seat that is allotted to you. If you refused to get yourself admitted, not only forfeiture of the amount that is being paid, we will take legal action against you. So after this, we all got admitted.
So what's the point that you're making?
The point, I take your lordships.
What's the point you're making, madam?
The point I'm making, my lords, is the next communication dated 6/10/2025, my lords, which is at page 68 of my petition.
We are still trying to find out the point you're making.
I will, my lord, in a moment.
610.
2025.
Where do we get that?
My petition 32428, my lords. 68, page 68. It's annexure E1.
Your petition would be 32428.
Yes, please, my lords.
And annexure?
E1, that is at page 68.
Yes.
Let's eligibility for participation. This is for the third round. This was the first notification for third round of seat allotment. eligibility for participation in the third round. Candidates who are not allotted any medical seat in the first and second round, well, that's no problem here. And candidates who have cancelled medical seat by forfeiture of caution deposit can participate in the third round if they are interested in the available medical seats.
All right.
My lords, in the 20th August, they said if you do not take, we're going to take action. So this is the final. You cannot even, they did not give us the option of continuing in the third round by agreeing to let go of our fine amount, my lords. Candidates who have cancelled medical seat by forfeiture of caution deposit. If this option was there for us in the 20th August 2025, lots, we would have all participated. We would have let go of the forfeiture deposit. It is just 1 lakh, million, whereas we are now paying more than 12 to 13 lakh per year because we were not allowed to participate in the correctly in the third round, the consequential seats of the third round.
All right.
So my submission again, my lords, this has happened because KEA decided to change its stand. And since there was no brochure or information available to the candidates at the beginning of the application or beginning of the counseling, they could decide this. Once they decide, you people will, this will be the last round for all of you. Immediately after 6, 7, 10, 15 days, they decide. If you're forfeited, it's all right, come and participate in the third. This kind of arbitrary decision or change of decisions, my lords, would not be available if they had the brochure or information was published even before the counseling.
So what you're saying, madam, in the light of the question that we are considering, that firstly, parity across the nation.
Yes, please.
Now, there is 3+1 formula.
Please, madam.
The exclusion happens only at the third.
Please, madam.
But here it's 2+2.
Yes.
And exclusion happens at the second stage. Therefore,
yes.
It is arbitrary,
yes.
discriminatory and arbitrary
yes.
insofar as these people are concerned,
yes.
given the consequences.
Yes.
That's one. The second is they have begun without notifying complete guidelines, giving themselves the elbow room, giving themselves the elbow room to change the rules midway.
Please.
And the change that you say, which is prejudicial, which is impermissible, which is arbitrary, is that for the second round, it was stipulated that if you don't avail the admission, you will not only forfeit the deposit, but you will also be prosecuted. Now, that was a constraint which made you seek admission. But when they come out with the third round, they are saying those who have forfeited can participate. So those who forfeited, subject to legal consequence.
There is no legal consequence.
In paper,
yes.
on paper, they have had the advantage of participating. Now, is it for just the additional seats or is it for the consequential seats?
Here, this was only the consequential seats. Till now, till 610, we did not have the knowledge of additional seats. Additional seats comes later. This was only the consequential seats of round 1 and round 2. We still do not have additional seats.
Yes.
This is not all. The next page, my lords, page 70. Lordship's got, my lords, option entry.
Page number?
70, my lords. The next page, the third page. This was page number 1, page number 3.
Yes.
Serial number C, my lords. C. This is all. A is all candidates who pay medical course fee deposit will be allowed to enter the options. Candidates have to deposit 1 lakh for dental courses. All candidates should enter the options for medical and dental courses fresh. Previously registered courses will not be considered.
Meaning?
So this was a fresh entry. Whatever was there in 1 and 2 got over because we were out of the rounds or out of the race, whatever. We are out. So these people who are now permitted to participate are those people who chose to forfeit their medical seat deposit. Those people who have got admissions in engineering colleges, Ayush, dental college, anywhere on earth, but the medical round 1 and round 2.
You're saying all these are only for consequentials.
Only for consequential. And also those persons who are not allotted a seat also are allowed. So everybody except people like candidates like the petitioners who were allotted seats in the first and the second. This was what happened.
All right.
D, my lords. After publication of seat matrix, seats may be cancelled or seats that may be added to the seat matrix will also be considered for allotment. Therefore, candidates are advised to enter options for all courses they are interested in joining, whether or not the seats are shown in the seat matrix. So, if we could foresee also, I mean, this happens, you know, the general. That person A might get a seat in some other college, IIT or something.
We are paying attention to understand how you tie up all this with
Not
your argument.
the next one.
Tie up with your
I tie up with E, my lord. Newly registered candidates should download the verification slip from KEA website and then enter their options. So, apart from those people who participated, those who have got seats in other courses, and those people who are not allotted, these newly registered candidates are also permitted to come in. Why? Again, the parity between my lords, those candidates and us is my second line of submission. So everybody is permitted except the petitioners. And this is for the consequential seats of first and second round.
yes, madam.
Next, my lords, on 1310, that is at page 72, annexure F. 1610 and 1710, a total of 443 seats were then added into the seat matrix of the 2025 UG NEET, my lords.
One question at this point of time, madam. Now, all these, the terms of 6/10/2025, permitting those who had given up, who had forfeited, new applicants, all this is introduced for the first time in this year? First time in this year?
I'm not sure. No, my lords. I think it is there from, it's there. But this time it becomes more relevant because there is no brochure also to the effect. At least previous 2 years we looked into, there is a brochure which says all these things. There'll be 2 rounds, then there'll be a stray round, then there'll be a mop-up round. Here, this time, even the brochure is not there. And
We understand, but this is not something new.
This is not something new.
For this year.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's an admittable.
Yes, ma'am. But there was a brochure last time. There was nothing this time. Absolutely no
We'll
material.
see what Mr. Ramesh says.
So, in the notifications, my lords, of 13, 16 and 17, candidates like the petitioners, my lords, were permitted to participate for the newly added 443 seats in the 9 colleges. I cannot call them new colleges. In the 9 colleges, my lords, 443 newly added seats, we were permitted.
But on the same terms as are contained in the communication dated 6th of October.
6th of that terms is not there, my lords. That is exactly again where the terms are very vague. Only we are permitted, but they are already there in the race. We are allowed to participate afresh only for those.
On what terms do they add these seats? Where do we get it?
We get that at the last parameter. Page 72.
Do they change?
Yes, in
Do they
case
change the terms of 610?
they don't change the terms.
So
So
it
that
is,
says, yes,
it's in continuation of the term
Continuation.
of the communication dated 6th.
The last para, just the last para I'll read. What was the term that was? Page 72, my lord. In case seat gets allotted on merit and option entered by candidates to so and so. At the first point, my lords, 2 colleges, then 3, then 4, like that. There were totally 9 colleges. Subaya Institute of Medical Science or BGS Medical College and Hospital or so and so. The candidates will lose their previous seats and will not be able to get those previous seats for any reason. That is, I participate, then I can't claim right over those.
So it's not tied up to your
Not
present.
not tied up.
Not tied up to your present.
Not tied. My lord, if your lordship would go to their statement of objections, they have, this was an additional statement of objections filed on 30th of October 2025, my lord, in all the matters, but I think it would be shown in the 319. What is the consequence of this, my lords?
Statement of
I'm sorry, my lords. Before that, can I request your lordships to take my petition? I have taken what is the consequence. I have filed a memo on 30th October 2025.
Yes.
What is the consequence of 2 things, my lords? My petition is 2 things. One, not permitting the petitioners to participate in the first and second round of consequential seats. Third, not permitting the petitioners to participate in the entire 3rd round of allotment, seat allotment.
You may say it in any form.
Consequentials in the 3rd round.
Right? It
Yes.
all boils down to consequence.
Correct. Please. So what is the consequence of this, my lords? I have culled out in form of a table in respect of petitioner number 1. Your lordships got my memo, my lord? 30th of October 2025.
30th, is it?
30.
First or 30th?
30th. I filed it in the open court before the 30th. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸೀಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಇದೆ.
If there are additional copies, please check.
Only that page, madam. I'm sorry. Sorry for giving. There's one more.
Yes, please.
Well, this is after the 3rd round. What happened after the 3rd round? Petitioner number 1, my lords, had a All India rank of 92772. She was allotted a seat, my lords, in the 2nd round in Mahadevappa Ramappa Medical College. In the 3rd round, she was not allotted any. My lords, if your lordships would kindly go to the course fee, my lords, it is 12,117.
You want us to look at what?
On the right hand side.
Yes.
Your lordships got, my lords?
Yes. First one is 12 lakh.
12 lakh. My lords, the persons, those who are allotted in the 3rd round, I have taken it the next 2 numbers, my lords. Somebody who's less meritorious than the first petitioner, that is 93353 and 92961. Both these rankings are higher, so less meritorious than the petitioner, they've got a seat, my lords, in Navodaya and Alamin College, where the course fee is 1,53,000. So this is the difference.
Madam, are these candidates with what you say lesser ranking than the petitioner's ranking? Are they from the same category?
Yes, my lords. They had claimed the same thing.
Same category?
Yes, my lords. There is no difference in the category.
What is this allotted category?
GMP is in a private medical college. GMH is a government seat. It's a government seat.
Medical hospital.
Yes, medical hospital.
Huh?
It is a consequential.
No, another thing is, we understand that. Consequential, you've not permitted them to participate, so there's no question of they coming according to you. They don't have a right for that. But then to even consider whether these two will just after these two ranks, if not this petitioner would have been entitled to, would not the category matter? Not only category, but also choice of options.
I have not been given a choice, is my submission.
No, that's all
In the
right.
third round. No, to demonstrate that.
Category, madam. Now, how do we?
Malad, she is the minority category. Hers will be, she will.
All right. You may know your category.
Yes,
what about the category of the next two that you mentioned?
Malad, I can produce that also. Some of them they have produced that also.
No,
it's the same.
We are looking at Annexure Q, page 27. If we have to proceed on this footing, then everything must be there. Otherwise, it can't be. Otherwise, it will not be apples and apples. If that expression is okay.
It is there. The entire thing is the connection R7. I will produce those underlying notes for the consideration of your lordships. We have taken only those who belong to the same category.
We are looking at it this way.
If your lordships would...
So if you want to build a cause based on what you think is a consequence which is prejudicial to you, say you are prejudiced, madam, all factors must be placed on record.
I have taken only those minutes, your lordship. Just a second.
Indicating not with respect to each of the petitioners as to not the rank that they had obtained, what was not the situation pursuant to the third round. And Malot's the rank of Malot, the person who was similarly situated in a category, but not with a lesser ranking Malot who had got.
But Annexure Q is not that document. Annexure Q is not that document.
No, Malot, these were filed. I'm not sure about that.
No, if somebody is building an argument on that, we need to see that document which is complete, not otherwise, because we will be looking for all the material in this bunch of papers. I will invite our attention to that particular document which says this category, I am left out because I'm not given the consequential, and somebody less meritorious than me in the same category takes it. So when that is, because if you're not prejudiced, you have no cause.
My lord, GMH, she had also opted for GMH. She gets a seat in GMP, which is a lesser.
No, we are looking at Annexure Q.
Yes, my lord. she had also claimed for GMH and GMP. My lords, what happens is your lordships are talking about the reservation categories.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If
I
my
will
lord
place this.
permits, may I clarify
Sir,
this particular?
No, sir, no. You may wait for your turn. Of course, you will get your turn. But let there be no muddling.
I apologize.
Yes, sir. You say this indicates anomalous unless all factors are brought out. It may really not point out an anomaly for us to proceed, and this will be relevant, perhaps subject to what you would otherwise say. If
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
not prejudiced, you don't have a cost.
Yes, my lords, I understood.
If
We have
you don't
taken
have
it from the table. I will point it out in a minute, my lords.
No difficulty.
I will point it out. The same thing happens, my lords, with petitioner number 2. My lords, your lordships may look into the anomaly. Give me 5 minutes, then somebody else is.
No difficulty.
I'll show that also. We took it from a table. I'll point it out. Second petitioner, my lords.
Just a minute. All right, and if you can show.
My lords,
Later, you can.
I got it, my lords. We have it in the table. There's little confusion. I'll point it out. Petitioner number 2, my lords.
It's all right. You want to point out anomaly, you can point out later.
Yes, my lords. This is the.
We can for the time being, I see we have the liberty to show anomaly.
Yes, please.
We shall proceed.
So these are, my lords, those people who are less meritorious are given. That is all we have shown in all the things. And many places, my lords, it is the fee which also matters to these candidates. My learned friend, I will do that, my lords, in a moment. My learned.
You have given us 2-3 terms. One is they do not describe the rules.
Yes, my lords.
Which enables them to change the rules.
Yes, my lords.
Second, parity across
Yes, my lords.
the voting nation. And again, those who could not get an allotment in the first two who walked out are permitted to participate even for the
Consequential, and those newly registered are also permitted to participate.
There is that discrimination.
Discrimination.
Therefore, this is an arbitrary action.
Yes, my lords.
These are essential 3 terms to make our causes. You want to show anomaly, which you
Yes, my lords. Anomaly, my lords, is admitted. They are, but I will show what is the prejudice. I understand.
there is an anomaly.
They do accept, but they say because it is consequential, you cannot avoid the anomalies. Their submission. They say, I will, my lords, because we've heard that.
Takes a stand like that. You have no difficulty.
We have heard.
Then say, if you succeed on that, there is anomaly. Therefore, you are to do this. Because we will not put it. We will not put the consequence.
Yes, my lords. So this is all my case, my lords. I don't have anything beyond this. Because of this, my lords, my submission is just one thing. One is the parity, the first two. Second, all people in the third round, the list should have been in accordance with the merit. That did not happen.
Just that is on the question that we are playing.
I will.
Just on that question.
So that is the third point, and give me.
If the gateway opens, yes, you must pass. But if that gateway doesn't open, then you are not entitled to consequences.
I will stop here, my lords. Let my learned friend continue. And
can permit me, may I, my lord, if sir permits me?
Yes, Mr. Sagar.
Much obliged.
Your petition, sir.
32510 of 2025.
32.
510 of 2025, please, my lord.
National Medical Commission Act. 32510, all right. Yes.
May I take my lord through to my first attempt is to point out the anomaly, my lord, and hence in that endeavor may I invite my lord's attention to annexure A at page 19, please. Page 19, annexure A, please, my lord. If my lord,
Give us a minute, sir. Just give us a minute, please.
I apologize.
It's taking a little time to download.
Physical copies, my lord, if they are available, can be.
You would rather be slow than get the papers. Yes, go ahead.
My lord, page 19 at annexure A is the petitioner's marks card, my lord. If my lord observes, on the left-hand side, in the middle of the page, NEET All India rank
All right.
is 1,21,658. The category under which I participated is OBC-NCL. My category rank, my lord, is lesser at 58,927, my lord.
All right.
However, my lord, I had been allotted seat in the general merit category, my lord, and not in my category. And I had gotten a seat in the second round, my lord. Thereafter, when the notification of 13/10/2025, which, my lord, was the first notification with regard to the additional seats and the only notification applicable to me, not the 6th notification, but only the 13/10, because my claim is only to the new seats. At page 282 is my new selection, please, my lord, at annexure AG, please.
So your claim is only to the newly added seats, sir.
Please, my lord.
you
And
are
that will be my
permitted to
next.
participate.
Yes, my lord. At
Have you
page
been permitted
282.
to participate?
Yes, my lord. I have been permitted.
All right. Now what is happening?
At page 282, if my lord observes, is my list of selections. 282, please, my lord, annexure AG. If my lord observes, my option number 1 to 7 are government seats. The first one being Sri Devi, my lord. The course name MBBS Government or MBBS Private, my lord. And at number 8 is Sri Devi, my lord, which is my first preference to any private college seat. This is the course name, my lord. It is MBBS private seat, regardless of what category I come from. The elected course by me is the private seat in an MBBS college, which is Sri Devi, my lord.
Alright.
Considering these aspects, my lord, may I invite my lord's attention to annexure AD, which is at page 192, and which is the list of the admissions granted to students after the third round of counseling.
Annexure A.
D for Delhi, my lord. Anno Domini AD, my lord.
Alright.
It starts at 192. I will invite my lord's attention to page 212, my lord.
Alright.
I would invite my lord's attention to serial number 340.
Before you take us to the papers and all that stuff, please tell us what your grievance, how different are you in your canvas from what Madam Vidyalata has canvassed?
My lord, the difference is that insofar as the new seats are concerned, those seats can never be considered to be consequential seats. To debar my participation.
That is not Madam Vidyalata's case. Please tell us what your case is before we look into all these documents. You participated, you have been.
And a person less meritorious.
Please listen. If you want to say something before we conclude, we may not hear you at all. So,
I'm sorry. Genuinely sorry.
yes, you. Now, please tell us what is your case.
My case is my
How
lord.
different your case is not my case without my Madam Vidyalata.
Yes, my lord. My case is different from Madam Vidyalata's case because I am not considering any consequential vacancy. I am showing that in the newly added seats, less meritorious students than me were granted to the seat which I had selected, my lord. When I participated in the third round,
That's a different cause then. Your findings fall well not with the process, but the outcome in the process. Outcome in the process.
may I just make an attempt to make two submissions on this, please?
Right, you make your submissions. Tell us what is your case. Pick your case and then substantiate.
Please, my lord. Please, my lord. Now, the KEA, when they conducted the third round of counseling, my lord, conducted the third round of counseling in two parts. Within the third round, there were two different rounds, my lord. That is where they have caused discrimination in the sense that the new seats were first made open to everyone, and whoever amongst them had selected those new seats were allotted those. But then those same seats were also made available to other students when these selected students switched to better options in the second part of the third round of counseling.
All right.
Within the third round, there were two rounds conducted, and there was two separate rules applied for different sets of students. By wrongly applying the definition of consequential seat to the newly added seats which were vacated upon people selecting better seats. In the second part, where all stray seats were made available.
But you will have to repeat yourself, sir, so that we grasp what we are saying.
Yes, my lord.
If you want to take the assistance of round in the repetition or something, you may take the assistance of that.
No, my lord. It is only during the course of the proceedings that we realized that this is what has happened. My lord, may I take my lord through two notifications of 610 and 1310, please?
So, Mr. Sagar, you are evolving the ground. This is strictly not within the pleadings, is it?
No, my lord. This is in the pleadings. But what exactly?
Take us to that pleading.
May I?
Yes, Mr. Sagar, before you take us to your case, esteemed brother has a clarification from the other side.
Your counseling is done as per Graduate Medical Education Regulation 2023. Okay. So, according to that, you first show us the way you are given the liberty to devise the counseling. Because as I can understand, this gives a lot of elbow room for different organizations like KEA, Medical Council of India, National Medical Council. It speaks only about common counseling. How that common counseling has to be implemented, that methodology is given to each of the agencies like KEA. So the only thing you are required to show is the method of counseling devised by you is not arbitrary and unreasonable. Which they say is. Okay, and you are also required to show it may result in certain anomalous situation which can't be helped. And a person sacrificing his seat at the end of the second round and coming up for the other rounds is actually taking a risk. Yes. Those who do not want to take the risk face with the eventuality of paying a higher fees than a person who passes in the second round. This will be your tone and tenor of your argument. That's exactly my... So, that element of risk that a student has to take after second round, first you are required to show other places there may be 3 rounds. Yes. In your case, there may be only 2 rounds. That is permissible as per this Graduate Medical Education Regulation 2023. Yes. Number 1. Then, number 2, given the anomalous situation, whatever they are telling, it is bound to happen. Yes. Even if you give 10 rounds, it is bound to happen. Yes. The thing is, they have to take a calculated risk at the end of the second round. Yes. That you are required to show. Because they fail to take that particular risk, they are in this particular situation.
Well, sir, you may clarify on this. Yes. We are not forming any opinion or anything. This is what we want you to clarify. That issue is no more recently also. Mr. Sagar, you may.
May I please?
Sir, you want to say something? Sagar, you may wait for your turn. Let us see what Mr. Nayak has say and Mr. Vivek has to say before we come back to you.
Yes, last year kindly have a look at 32,391 WP.
32,
391.
that's your petition. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not to say how the procedure was not properly followed.
So now,
I just narrate which.
in which category do you belong?
No, I'm SC general.
All right.
SC.
Yes. Now, your problem is you were not permitted to
No,
participate.
they have permitted me, I have participated, but the candidate who has secured less rank than me has got the seat.
Yes. So you are permitted to participate in the third round, as
Yes.
it's called,
Yes.
for all seats,
Yes.
or only for the new seats?
Only for me.
New seats. According to you, as is canvassed by madam, you should have been permitted to participate in the counseling.
No,
even
I am
for-
not for consequences.
You're not for
I
counseling.
am restricting myself for new seats.
All right, all right. Make
But-
yourself.
But kindly have a look at page 78 of my petition. I'll show the ranking. Page 78,
Annexure B.
annexure B. Not my ranking is 2,30,921. Not fourth column rank.
Yes, sir.
Not I am in the SC category. Then I was allotted with the payment category 22,15,000 with the fees.
All right, sir.
Not after allotment of this seat, not on 13th, page 81,
All right.
new seats were added because I have produced all the 3 notifications where they specifically say interested candidates who have already reported to medical colleges can enter the option for the above 4 colleges, along with other 5 medical colleges till 8 a.m. on 18/10.
Where are you reading from, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I am reading from page number 86.
Page number
86. There is one of the notification adding the new seats.
Yes, page 86.
Bottom underlined portion, interested candidates.
All right.
Next will pursuant to this, page 87, your Lashmi candidate.
Interested candidates who have already reported to medical colleges can enter the option for the above 4 colleges. Yes.
Next page, madam. I have given options for 12 colleges.
Page number 87.
Page number 87.
All right.
Here, my lord, the colleges are AJ Institute, Venkatramana Gowda, Subbaya Institute, DGS, ME Medical College, Sridevi.
All right.
Universa.
Third option list.
Yes, madam.
All right.
Next, my lord, provisional list was
Third
published.
round option list.
Yes, page 88. This is extract of the provisional list. Serial number 477.
Yes.
2 lakh ranking is 2,31,129.
All right.
He is below me. That is category SC general.
All right.
Next lot 481.
All
2,31,399 SC general and 487.
477,
481 and 487.
481 and 480.
All 3 of them are below me
Same,
in the ranking. Same category.
same category and less rank.
Yes.
All right.
Lord. During the arguments, it was pointed out that, Lord, since it was opened for,
You're not in the list.
in this I am not, Lord. That is why I have challenged this list.
It's not in the list.
Because I am meritorious than these 3 candidates.
Not in the list.
I was excluded to the government seats
Okay.
with lesser fee.
All right.
I challenged this.
So this is only for the newly added.
Yes, newly added seat. Lord, at that stage, I was not aware the difference between these newly added and consequences.
All right.
But during the course of the argument, I could make out why this anomaly has taken place.
All right.
Lord, since they have allowed a fresh registration,
All right.
new candidates, those who have selected engineering and other courses, they have participated in this process, and 2 seats which was allotted in the newly added category to the SC general have been selected by them, and they call them as more meritorious. Because
They are more meritorious.
meritorious like me, than me.
So what was the basis for you to say this, that fresh registration was allowed? Because registration was allowed,
No, that's the argument of the other side. That was also, Lord, kindly have a look at the judgment which is under reference. Lord, kindly have a look at para number.
but then one question,
Yes, Lord.
be that as it may, if you also participated,
Yes.
if you were also permitted to participate, you participated, and then if you had to come in the list because you had more merit, better ranking, then you should have been there more above 477, 487,
Yes.
481.
That is exactly my argument. But the situation has arisen because the lesser merited candidates were selected because when the new 443 seats were added, they allowed the reservation to each college. And 2 general seats, SC general.
Whatever they do,
Yes,
if somebody was, if you're meritorious than somebody who are on the list, you should be also on the list because you're permitted to participate.
that why this anomalies happened, I will point out to that.
We have a few difficulties, sir. None of them are parties to the present proceedings. Those who you
It is only a provisional list. It is only provisional list where have a right to file objections. Right is not yet conferred on them. At that stage, we have approached.
all right, we will ask them. We'll ask them for this.
Now, I will show why this has happened. What happened when the new seats were put for selections? These candidates who have registered newly, in that the candidates who have come from other streams like engineering and agriculture, they may be having higher merit than us.
Right.
They got the two seats.
All right.
Resultantly, we are pushed to the consequential seats where I'm not.
Sir, in a particular category,
Yes.
SC General,
Yes.
You're entitled to 10 seats.
Yes.
New applicant, candidate like you or somebody else, sir, 10 merit list is prepared. If somebody who goes out, it is the person with the least ranking,
Yes.
correct, goes out. Then with the top ranking must fit in. Now our question is, if you can explain, we don't know whether
Yes,
you can.
I'll explain.
If 3 below you have figured in that list of 10,
Yes.
how do you get excluded if you have more merit than those 3? That is something that somebody has to explain. But that's a little different from the case that is put forward by Madam Vidula.
Yes. That they will have to explain, my lord, why
We'll take it up as a separate thing. We'll explain, my lord. That we will call upon.
With the explanation what they are offering, Lord, ask them what they have asked. I would suggest, Lord, in the Bhavana Tiwari, the second direction which the Honorable Supreme Court has given is,
Yes, Bhavana Tiwari, all right.
The second direction which the Honorable Supreme Court has directed is, permit upgrade windows post round 2 for admitted candidates to shift to better seats without reopening council to new entrant. Why this anomaly has taken place is, when the new seats are added, they should have restricted this to only already allotted candidates so that they can upgrade themselves. But what they did is, they opened it to everybody, and that situation, those who have opted, see,
maybe, may not be, we don't know.
let them argue.
Maybe, may not be, we don't know.
This has been referred in the judgment referred to the larger right to say that there has to be a press conference.
That's okay. You are arguing to say less meritorious or less ranked than you figure.
Yes.
In the selection, in the impugned the provisional list.
Because they allotted everybody to enter that was not supposed to be done as per Bhavana.
Even if that be, we are still stuck in the position. How do they explain those below you coming in?
Yes.
If you are the merit. So
let them explain.
So I just spoke to the director. They reserve the seats. Some seats are reserved for general merit. Some seats are reserved for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, OBC, so on and so forth. When I make an option for the general merit, I cannot make an option for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, etc. A scheduled caste person can make, but when we make an option, we both stand on the same. So they have reservation only in those seats. In the seats that are reserved for a particular reserved candidate might get exhausted. So I will choose to participate in those seats which are there for the general merit or for the other categories where I'm permitted. Then my reservation does not come into picture.
When you say I, why?
I am the scheduled caste person. I'm entitled to seek reservation or fill up those colleges which is reserved for scheduled caste. So I get a better option than my friend who was a general merit. He can put an option only in general merit. Now, college A has scheduled caste reserved seat. College B does not have. I do not want the seat in college A. I want this general merit seat. So when I put the option, I and he are the same. So we compete on the basis of the merit. Now I cannot say college B give me a reservation for a scheduled caste. So those seats which are reserved for scheduled caste or OBC or whatever, those seats I have the priority. And the scheduled caste I have the priority. But when I come to compete, I compete with the general. Even here, now I'm sorry, Malat, I made this.
All right.
I don't know how it's.
We don't know how it resolves Mr. Naik's case. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, these are all being thrown just like this.
No,
but how does it resolve Mr. Naik's?
Everybody's. Now, if I take your lordships, Malat, admittedly.
Something is done. You're asking us to direct them to redo. Therefore, we must be on firmer footing.
Yes, ma'am. Now I'll take your lordship.
Firmer footing, then we will ask them to redo. It should not be as if, even if they go on individual cases, I may have to run the computer and get all the.
It is not run. It is not run.
No,
Look, I'll take the first category.
We'll ask. No, you can respond to Mr. Naik's case.
Yes.
Because Mr. Naik is saying,
yes,
look at this page. I have got a better ranking. Yes, I belong to the same category, but somebody, and he's restricting himself only to the newly. That should be not a problem. So that is one. Clarify. Maybe there is an explanation. Maybe there isn't. We don't know at this point. Yes. Maybe we don't know. Yes. What Madam is indicating is that maybe an SC candidate, but may have chosen an option which is to the open category. Then because I have chosen the open category, I'll go there. Yes. So I can't make a claim, yes. But we don't know whether that's Mr. Naik's case. It is their options. It is nobody's. It is their option.
It is the case.
Naik is saying this has happened without pointing out that. So take it. That Naik's penalty.
Can I request you, Lordship?
Now, what is the point you want to make?
Go back to the same thing, because all the three have claimed in the same category.
All the petitioners are?
The first petitioner. I pointed out three people to your Lordships. All of them have claimed under General Merit Hyderabad category. Petitioner number 1 was not given Hyderabad category. She was given the private college. The other two have given Hyderabad, though their rank is higher, that is less meritorious than her. Your Lordships asked whether they belong to the same reserve category. They all belong to the same.
Tell us the anomaly that you want, because unless you
show the anomaly, that's exactly the anomaly. Your Lordships may take page 1 of my memo minutes, 30th October 2025.
calling in question the legality of the procedure adopted. Then to establish in yourself the locus to call that procedure in question, you're trying to point out how you're prejudiced. This is how we look
Yes,
at it.
yes. If your lordships could take the table again, my lords, I'm sorry for troubling your lordships, along with page 62 of my petition.
Page 62.
Yes, please. That pertains to petitioner number 1.
What is it? Is it an
It's
annexure?
claimed category. It
It is an annexure, page 62.
annexure D, my lords.
Annexure,
D.
all right.
Claimed category. Third, your lordships got the claimed category, my lords. 1, 2, 3. First one is CET number.
Yes, claim
Candidate
category.
is GMH.
Hmm.
Allotted category is GMP. A little down, if your lordships could go, it is GMP.
GMP, yes. What is this GMH and GMP?
GMH is Hyderabad, Karnataka. GMP is medical college and private medical seat in private college. Government medical seat in private college. This is Hyderabad, Karnataka. So they claimed reservation under Hyderabad, Karnataka.
They meaning?
Petitioner number 1 and the other 2 I'm trying to convince your lordships about the prejudice that is costing. So all the 3 of us have claimed under GMH category. Now if your lordships could go back to the table, which I pointed out, those people with a rank higher than me. My rank is 92772. People with 93353, 92961. Both of them have got, my lords, government medical seat, where the fee, my lords, is 1,53,000. Whereas I get it in a private college, government seat in a private college, the course fee will be 12 lakh. So this is the first prejudice I am trying to point out to your lordships, where the petitioner number 1, if she was permitted to participate in the consequential seats, she would have got this seat. This is not the 443.
Now, you, after second round,
Yes, ma'am.
you did not forfeit that seat.
I did not, I showed your lordships.
If you had forfeited the seat, you would have been permitted to participate in the third round.
Third round, yes.
Consequential seat.
That is at 610. After we get admitted, they give us this option that you forfeit, and then 29/9 we all got admitted. That was the last date.
What was the cost of forfeiture?
1 lakh.
1 lakh is the cost of.
Even after that, we have written to them. Now, we forfeit market bidi namge third round game. We've written to them. We are ready even now to forfeit that 1 lakh. But kindly see, my lords, what is the difference and what is the penalty she pays, though she is more meritorious.
No, if you had forfeited, you would have been permitted to.
They did not tell us in the 20th of August 2025 notification. They said this is the last round. Your lordships may recollect. They said this is the last round. If you do not join the college, not only will the amount be forfeited, we will also take legal action against you. That was what they said. So 29th was the last day. We joined the colleges. On 6/10, they issue a fresh form.
You have pointed out that you applied, you claimed rather GMH,
Yes,
and you were allotted
GMP.
Now, according to you, it is because they allowed, this is consequential seat or the
Yes,
intake?
consequential, so
This
first and second.
Consequential.
These 2 seats are not in the newly added colleges. Both these.
Consequential seats, and for petitioner number
1.
1. What about the other petitioner?
Petitioner number 2, my lords. This is in respect of consequential seats. I'm sorry. Newly added seats. Kindly see.
Petitioner number
2. 2 and 3. Both of them have applied, my lords, in BGS Medical College Hospital.
2 and 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Where do we get that application?
My lords, I have
Just tell us the way you told us for petitioner.
63, my lords. Page 63.
Annexure.
Annexure D1. And the
Annexure D1.
Option ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು.
All right. 3-4G.
82, my lords, page 82 is the options entered.
Now we are looking at your annexure D.
Annexure, but she belongs to the category of 3AG.
Which annexure do you want us to look at?
63, my lords, D1.
Correct. 61. We have that with us.
Yes, my lords. She claimed in 3AG category.
That is ICD Gowda.
Yes, my lords.
She came on 3A general.
Yes, my lords.
All right.
Your lords will get what are the options she entered, my lords, at page 7691. 76, that is G1.
All right.
Her fourth option, my lords, was MBBS in a private college. Your lordships got G1, my lords,
Yes.
page 76. Her fourth option was MBBS private in BGS. Fifth option was MBBS others. Others is the management quota or the totally private seat. Others is
All right. All right.
she never claimed anything under 3AG minutes. She's
Alright.
claimed everything under MBBS private and MBBS others. We are concerned only with serial number 4 and 5. She was allotted serial number 5.
All right.
Now, why I'm saying she's entitled to serial number 4, my lords, is if your lordships could come back to the table, my lords, her rank is 476889.
4,
7, 6,
6, 8, 8, 9.
889.
All right.
She was allotted, my lords, the others in BGS. That is the private seat in BGS,
Alright.
where the fees, my lords, is 35 lakh per year.
All right.
My lords, next I've produced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. Everybody, the rank is above hers. That is, they're less meritorious than her.
So according to you, this cause of action is because they permitted new applicants.
Not only new applicants, they did not permit us to complete the third round. The consequential seats, my lords, there will be two types of consequentials. One is the stage-wise, that is one whole
We have
thing.
noted petitioner number 2 and 3 are concerned. They are not about consequential seats. They are intake,
Yes, ma'am.
fresh intake.
443. In 443, there will be inter se consequential. When I am allotted one seat, I am the petitioner number 2. I am allotted in the private college. He could be less meritorious, but belongs to the other category, not the already allotted person. Even they were permitted to participate. So he stands in line, whereas my seat is blocked. I am not permitted to participate for the entire third round. That is where the third anomaly happened. They cut third round into 2 stages, my lords. First stage, they permit everybody to participate for those 9 colleges for 443 seats. Only those people, like the petitioners, they block the seats. If I'm allotted, I'm allotted. I'm not allotted, I'm out of the thing. So only the remaining people are again put into the consequential seats. Now what happens, those people who had kept these seats, which were the newly added seats, they could go to the fresh seats. So these newly added seats, there is a vacancy. That seat gets vacant. But since I'm not participating any longer in the third round, they again take it. That's exactly what I told yesterday.
All right. We understand.
So completely, now that's my submission to even last time, and here is this. If they had considered the third round as one single round and given us the option, this is without prejudice, to my submission, that I should be permitted to participate in the whole pool. Even otherwise, even if I restrict to only 443 seats, if they had done one complete third round and had permitted us to participate for those 9 seats and the others to participate for all the seats, this would not have happened. This anomaly would not have happened. Because every time a seat which is taken by a person more meritorious gets vacant, I will automatically get that. the computer automatically updates mine.
So once you made your select, you were only given one option.
One option and I'm out.
Were out. But the new
Everything.
entrants get multiple options, so they get better.
Second round. It is almost like 2 stages in the third round.
That's your case.
So my submission, the next submission is, if it is one round, it should be according to merit. And it would have happened if they had permitted everybody to participate for the 443, for the persons like the petitioners, and for others, they could have given them n number of choices.
Yes.
So anybody
Yes,
less meritorious
we'll
would not.
consider these 3 segments.
That is what happened. Well, the other things are also same. Petitioner number 3 is also the same.
We'll see what they have to say. We will see. Yes, Mr.
Consequential seats that are there. It Milords actually takes into account Milords 2, I would say Milords sets of seats. One is Milords these seats. Milords, what happened Milords chronologically was if rounds 1 and round 2 Milords were over. There were Milords certain candidates who Milords got seats in round 1 and round 2. There were Milords certain seats that were left out Milords after round 2. So one set of Milords consequential seats that Milords the KEA today is talking about is Milords the left out seats. So that Milords, I'll just take Milords through this affidavit that they filed with numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe that would give Milords a slightly better understanding in terms of
Which affidavit?
this is Milords the KEA's affidavit of 3110 Milords in my writ petition, that is 31934 Milords. 31934 of 25.
Yes, sir.
This is Milords the affidavit of KEA dated 311025 Milords.
They filed an affidavit, yes, sir.
Please Milords.
Dated?
3110. I'm it's a very mood page.
So you have
Very mood
affidavit.
page it. Not
Extra copy here.
sorry, Milords, I think there's only 2 copies. My apologies. I have another set.
Yes, yes.
Milords. So, Milords, with regard to the consequential seats itself, Milords, I was just Milords coming to Milords what happened now. Rounds 1 and 2 are over. There were Milords one set of seats Milords that were left over, which is if Milords were to take this affidavit and Milords the annexure Milords at page 4.
We have that.
So Milords would see Milords 1377 number Milords is there.
Correct.
Now this is Milords what was left over after rounds 1 and 2. So if Milords were to look to the left, it says Milords remaining seats after second round, cancelled seats after second round, and not paid fees and not reported after second round.
All put together.
All Milords were about 377 seats after Milords second round Milords was over. So this was Milords, in effect Milords, what was subject matter of Milords that first third round notification that was issued Milords on
20th of August.
on
20th of
16 on Milords 16.
August, 16.
Where Milords they say, look, if you've got a seat in the first 2 rounds, you're not eligible. Only new entrants, people who've forfeited their seats.
All right, sir.
Then Milords, what Milords sees at the bottom after Milords this 377, which is this 443. These are Milords the new seats that Milords the
So 20th of August, then 610 said candidates have cancelled medical seat by forfeiture of caution deposit can participate in
Please,
the
Milords. So
third round.
when this notification was issued,
Uh.
what they were really referring to Milords was this 377. because the
Additional
additional seats were not yet released. Because if Malad were to look at the chronology,
Alright,
the additional
alright,
seats are released about 13, 10, 16, 10, 17, 10 after Malad's this. So then Malad's come those 13, 10, 16, 10, those new seats. So those new seats, Malad's, are these 443 that Malad sees here. Now, Malad's, as far as I'm concerned, Malad's, I was only permitted, Malad's, with regard, I had already, Malad's, got a seat in the first two rounds. All the petitioners, Malad's, in my petitions. I was not permitted, Malad's, in the, and what they did was, Malad's, they split this third round because of, Malad's, the two sets of notifications that were issued. There were, Malad's, one set of, Malad's, 443, that is the new seats, which according to them, everybody was entitled to. And, Malad's, there was this leftover balance seats that were, Malad's, left over, which, Malad's, they said only the people who had not got seats and, Malad's, those that fulfilled that criteria under the 610 were permitted. So, Malad's, in respect of this 443, what happens is, Malad's, they, even according to them, Malad's, they conduct this counselling first is what they say. And, Malad's, they allot, Malad's, seats. Now, in this, if Malad's were to look at this 248 in the next, this thing. So, people, Malad's, who got seats in the first and second rounds, 248 of those persons got seats, Malad's, out of this 443. So now, Malad's, there is, in effect, Malad's, about 248 seats, Malad's, that is vacant because consequent upon, Malad's, those persons from the first and second rounds, Malad's, getting into the third round, those seats, Malad's, that they got would, Malad's, be vacant. Now, that, of course, they, Malad's, say it is 184. You're not really clear. If, Malad's, under, Malad's, there is 756, Malad's, seats.
Yes, sir.
So the 756 according to them is, Malad's, 377, which is the original seats. Then they say there is, Malad's, 184, which corresponds to, Malad's, this 248. Now this balance, Malad's, 60, even we are not sure what exactly has happened to these 60 seats. Then, Malad's, this 195 that Malad's sees is, Malad's, out of this 443, these are, Malad's, the new persons who had not been allotted in the first and second rounds but who were permitted. So 195 of these people, Malad's, got seats in that 443. So in effect, Malad's, there is 248 plus 195. 248 from the old rounds, 195 from the new rounds. So therefore, Malad's, 248 seats in the old rounds were, Malad's, in
Totally 756.
no, Malad's, totally, Malad's, 756. That is including, Malad's, this 377 is, Malad's, what they consider for the others. That is not, Malad's, for the petitioners. For, Malad's, the new applicants. Please, Malad's. Malad's, my grievance, Malad's, primarily is with regard to, Malad's, the consequential seats that, Malad's, arise as a result of, Malad's, these 248 persons, Malad's, taking admission. It's my contention, Malad's, that these seats also ought to have been, Malad's, offered to us rather than, Malad's, taking it and, Malad's, lumping it with the what they called as
Saying this because you were not offered 248 options. The options in the 248. Somebody who was less meritorious got it.
Someone else, Malad's, got it because, Malad's, they were in that other pool.
And though meritorious, because you were permitted only to compete for 443, you left out.
That, Malad's, is my thing. And, Malad's, insofar as this consequential seats are concerned,
Malad's, who have left, out of it only 184 come. Others are there from other engineering, Ayush, those are the students. Only 184 was away.
Then, Malad's, if
The 248 has taken in the new.
Sorry.
248 has to leave. What is left is only 184 medical seats. Others are there from other disciplines.
Because this seems to say, Malad's, first and second round medical admitted students is 248.
248. First and second round medical admitted students is 248.
Yes.
So if 248, they wanted to participate in the third round because they wanted an upgrade or a seat in the newly added number of seats. So this, according to Mr. Vivek, this had to be available. This was available. 248 was available, but not to them, but to the others.
But to the others. But what they say is all 443 should be given only to them. That is
no. What they are saying is 443 plus 248 should have been given to us not just for 248, even the 377, entire 377 plus 248. He doesn't know how 248 becomes 184.
Yes, that is why I was explaining only that 248 becomes 184 because it is not all. We have opened it up for all students of all disciplines. It is only 180 for medical students. Not really the same.
So 248 is a wrong number then. It's a wrong number.
No, I can't put that number here because that is not engineering, Ayush, all those.
Correct. So first round, second round students
Yes,
who applied, actually they released only 184.
184.
That's
Medical seats.
medical.
Yes.
So mentioning 248 is
248 actually taken. For 443, 248 gone.
gone.
248 gone.
What they did was,
Just a minute. Just. Now 248 is gone or taken by the first and the second round students.
Yes.
248 they took. So what remained for the consequential is
Yes.
the difference between 248 and 377.
184 has gone to the second phase.
The second phase. Now, how do you explain that 180?
That we say,
How do you explain 184?
Manoj, I'm sorry, Manoj. There is one more Manoj, this thing given. I think, yes, correct. This gives a clear picture, Manoj. Along.
64% were those who did not take seats in the medical seats in the first round. Only 182% of the 248 seats were from the first and second round. These 64 were, they left their courses in engineering or something else if they have also come.
So 248 includes two categories.
Two categories.
One, those who gave up medical seats and came here.
184 in the first and second round.
So
Possibly the
248
nomenclature there is wrong. Possibly what the description they've given there may not be accurate.
is wrong.
There's one chart in 7-11.
248 is A plus B. A is those who gave up medical seats and came, and 184. The remaining are those who gave up engineering.
Well, with the same number, there is 7-11 affidavit has been filed. It gives more clarity. 7-11 it is there.
By the executive director.
There will be annexure 3.
Annexure 3, yes.
7-11
Yeah,
affidavit.
that's explained.
Yes, that's explained.
That is good.
I'm sorry, Manoj. I was. Put it down.
What is this 195, sir? Mr. Ramesh, what is 195?
195 is the new people who are admitted.
Now,
not
there are
in
the
the
students who
particular
are not allotted in the first round, first and second round, and the newly registered.
So they become 190.
190, they who have taken the remaining seats. The lordship add 248 and 195, it is 443.
443. So 820, both, all of them 820.
Yes.
now.
Now, one second, hold on. Now, first and second rounds get over.
Yes.
If there was no infusion of 443, no question of them coming up for
No.
third round.
Yes.
Now there is new infusion of 443.
Only 440.
443. At that particular juncture, was everyone made clear that they are eligible to take this 443 seats?
Yes.
There is no grievance with that. So there only 248 students come out.
Yes.
As against 443 new infusions.
Yes, only 248.
Only 248 students.
Participated are
184.
1,388.
But who get it only
184, not
Only two.
184 who are
Because
got
not-
allotted in first and second round got in this 443.
because not the other 60 are not other streams.
No, 184 medical students who gave up their students who had taken
Yes.
medical seats gave up and came here.
Yes.
The next 64 are those who gave up engineering and other
Other,
stream and
yes.
came. Yes, exactly. This is there. Now, so 195 is what?
195 is
The new-
443 minus 240.
443 minus 248. That is 195. And that next column they are saying is allotted to those who were newly registered and those who were not allotted any seat at all in the first and the second round.
And in the first stage of third.
In the first stage of the
So that's what happened. Out of these 248, only 184 students were already allotted seats. So our seats got vacated. So those were added to the pool. So they had 377. They added our seats. We left and came 184. 195 are those people who had taken the option, but they are also again putting back to the.
That is how 82 comes back. Yes. That is how 820 comes. Yes.
So our reading is that this 864 and 195, if it was a single round in the third round, we would be participating in the 64 and 195 also. We left our seat, somebody left their seat of the 64 and 195, they went to 377. They went to the 377 seat.
64 may not be strictly available because that goes to those who came from other streams.
Other streams.
That's also there. No, not 60. That's
Look at
okay.
look at A3, that is 5.
Yes.
On the 711. 248 went to those who had taken seats in the first and the second rounds.
184 went to
184. Then another 64 was allotted to those who came from the other stream. It adds up to 248. 248. Now what they did for the next round, they took 377, they took 184, and the remaining 195, and then
64.
and the 64.
That's the problem. This 195 and 64 is the problem.
194.
And 64. These 195.
Just a minute. 195 we understand.
Even 64, they were permitted in the second round.
Just
64, I'll explain why.
what is 64?
64, these are the students from the other disciplines, other disciplines. They not when they gone in for first and second round, they would have not given options for all colleges, which are available in the third round. Apart from this, what they have taken, they are also entitled for
So
all colleges.
64 becomes because
Yes,
though they had taken admissions in engineering and other disciplines,
other streams. Yes,
they could still keep the option open for the third round.
third round.
So they had blocked those seats.
Yes.
Those seats are also now available for what they call the second part of the third.
Third. That's exactly the. That's how it has gone.
I said this 184. The remaining 64, 195, and the already available 377. They have the third. Third, second.
We understand, madam. What you are saying is twofold. The initial round should have been for 443 plus 377. Second is they could not have limited 820 to only the new entrants and the new applicants and those who did not get the second admission, the first and the second round. It should have been open to you also, is what you're saying. No, say 820 is also an extension of the same.
Second submission is 195 plus 64.
820.
No, 820 is the first submission. Even if I leave my right over those three.
The numbers are not confusing for us. 440, 37, what you wanted was a comprehensive round for the entire 443 CSET 377 and even those that were available with the others being opened up.
If I leave out that argument and come.
Not leave out. After that argument, what you want to say is that I should have been permitted to participate even in the 820. They could not have knocked me out of 820.
820 is that only, Milord. I'm not talking of those consequences of first and second round. If I leave out these 377, even if they permit me only in the 443, they could not have removed me from this 195 to 64.
That's all right. That's all right.
That is the second round which they run without us.
195 and 64 is without you.
Without us. Because this 64 comes from the other branches and this 195 comes from the newly added candidate.
But the grounds remain the same.
Same. And because of this, two stages of the first is parity, the second is because of the two stages and because I am blocked in the first stage and I am not permitted in the second.
So Mr. Sagar also takes the same line of argument, we assume. And in Mr. Nagendra Naik's case, there has to be a further explanation from them. So we'll continue tomorrow, 2:30. 2:30. You have nothing more to add on the legal grounds?
Not I will, another 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes I will not.
All right, first 15 minutes for all of you. And Mr. Sagar, and then
The admissions for medicine is already over on 22nd. And classes were started, my lord, in September 22nd. 2 months already up.
so that's why we are,
Yes, sir.
we have assembled the very next day and we are hearing
We are grateful, my lord.
tomorrow.
Anxiety of the student, they are on us, my lord.
No. We understand, sir, but then,
So 900 students, my lord, they are interested.
yes, we understand. So we are not going to take more time, but then unless we understand,
Yes,
so tomorrow, please, for continuation submissions.
my synopsis of, I'm sorry, my lord.
See,